Alright guys, today it's been a while and we are back with my brother, yes. And today we're doing, where are they? I've done it on a bunch of cars now because I did it on mine and everyone at first said, I don't really know if I want it, and then it went from I don't really want it to that looks cool, I want it. So I did the projectors on Aaron's car yesterday. I don't know when that video is going to be posted. We have the Mark 7.25. I call it a 7.25 because he decided to put Mark 7.5 lights on the front and on the rear.
Well,
so
you're looking at the rear side
front. That's the front, right?
You said front and the rear at the front.
I walked to the front and said front. This pedantic guy. But yeah, so we're gonna do that. We're gonna do front and rear, and then we're gonna try and have it as informative as possible. So even for some of the Mark 7.5 owners who will probably not usually follow my stuff, as I have Mark 6 style, they can follow along. So onto it. We're gonna do door cards, front and rear. We're just gonna do the one side because it's gonna be identical on the other. And you're gonna need a couple of things: trim tools, torques, and a spanner. Once door card's off, then we can get to the wiring harness, take it out, and then put these in. So
to remove the door card, you need a tenner?
A tenner? £10, yeah?
Well, no, wait.
Wow.
Let's actually get a closer view.
Yeah, seeing as we've got a cameraman here.
Yeah. You know, I've never actually removed the door cards out of this or anything. I could even wrap that bit there. Wrap it in something like black or something. It will look good.
Guess what? It is black.
Yep, it goes black.
Right, so obviously we take this out. You're going to have a T30 in there.
Let me just show you. I have two cameras, brother, so be careful.
Yep.
Yeah, so for you to understand, I'm recording with both of the phones, for my channel and his channel. Yeah. Just before you start pulling, there's another screw right there underneath. Yeah, just let me show you on this angle as well, because you don't want to break it. Once you break it, that's
expensive.
Yeah, and plus you don't want to drive around with a door card. Look at him, he's so patient there. He has so much talent when he does this. He was born to do it. Oi, oi, oi. GTI. Of course, I always see this GTI around. And then there's another one underneath here,
which is a 10mm spanner. And you basically want to rotate it until the two lugs are in the opening and it allows it to pull out. These extended sections facing up and down where the slots are in the door card, and it will pull away from it. Alright, this looks like an awkward position, but trust me, there's a reason. You want to use your foot to stop the door from moving, and once that's ready, you basically...
Look how he's gonna break the door.
Get yourself a trim tool, put it in underneath, and pull.
Yeah. That looks scary.
Alright. You want to lift the door up and over the seal.
And look how easy that looks.
Oh my gosh, your door is filthy.
Yeah, bro. Do you think I ever removed that to clean it?
Yeah. To get the handle off,
Yeah, there's a...
you want to pull the clip out. And that comes off like so.
Yeah.
And then you have several connectors
for the windows and everything else. Don't pull them too hard because you don't want to break them.
Yeah.
Right, now the door card is off.
Yep, door card is off.
And that's how my car looks without it. Weight loss. For more.
Weight loss, yes. That's how weight saving right there.
I think that, how much do you think that's weighing? 2 kilos?
500 kilos.
No, I think 2 kilos maybe.
Probably about 1 kilo. I wouldn't
Alright.
say that much. Right, so to actually wire in the lights, you'll have to remove the harness for the door module, and then you want to cut off the factory zip tie, and then pry on this, let's say use a pry to actually, on this little piece here, which is a retaining tab, then the inside pulls away.
Easy.
Yeah. Now we want to access the wires to actually plug in. We took all of them out, but I don't know where the box is with the wires now. Where did you put them? Look in the back. Okay, so once you've taken the cover off, on the front doors, pin number 5 is always the ground. So this one we need to tap into.
So easy, pin number 5.
Yep, that's your ground. Yep. And then pin number 16, which is the purple blue. Now, on my car, you have empty slots because they don't come with any light modules in the doors, but the Mark 7s do. So what I'm going to do is remove each of these, open the terminals, wire in this into them as well, and then plug them both back in. So we've got to remove them, and they have these tiny little retaining clips on the inside. What you want to do is push them in and then pull out.
There is so much patience, so if you need someone to do it, Aldo's is here.
Yeah, for a small fee. I know free.
For everyone.
Like that. Okay. And then
Bro, that was so easy. If it was me, I would have...
he would have torn it out, or he would have cut into it. And
Yeah,
tried to
like,
wire
that's it.
Yeah, no,
New door. Carbon door coming, upgrade.
And we do the same on the other. Just push it in, and then put it out.
Well, at that point, we could probably try that on the headlights. Oh, sorry, on the tail lights as well.
That's what I'm saying.
Yeah.
I can do it. It's just you can't do it because you're special.
Yeah, let's sort it. Yeah, because, bro, you are so patient.
So now what we're going to do...
You need a guy like Aldo's in your life.
Yes.
Not even joke. Whenever there's something like this, he's the one to call, because I don't have the patience to do any of this.
So, as I said, because I don't want to cut into the wiring harness, I'm going to open up the connector.
For the other side, you'll have to follow the same procedure, and then we will show you if there's anything different at the back.
What I'm going to do is cut a little bit of the sheathing here to be able to actually solder on the wires, because I feel like if I try and take the grip out from the middle, I'll never be able to get them back in. So I've removed the clamp at the end, pull a little bit back on the wire sheathing, solder them in place, close them back up and put them in. Okay, so we tin the wire, get a nice coating of solder on it, and we'll do the same on this one. Okay, and then...
Alright guys, so Aldo's made it.
Yes, it looks not pretty.
It does look pretty from a point of view where you don't really know what you're doing. This to me looks more professional than what I would have done.
Me though, with the amount of soldering I've done, this is not pretty. But
yeah, but then explain why, because this is not the best.
No, that
tool ever.
You can look at it.
Yeah.
Look at that plug.
Yeah.
This is I think it's my dad's old
Yeah.
one from like the 70s.
So even in that condition, you made a great job.
Oh, thank you. So then
I'm gonna go for a date later.
I've done the ground, and then we do the same for...
So now we're gonna test it out, is it?
Plug it in like that. That's a little bit exposed, so I've got some heat shrink. I might cover them.
Ah, cool.
But for now,
Should we plug them? Should we plug them? Should we plug them?
Yeah,
Let's go. Let's plug them.
Let me just get the connector for now.
So realistically, in real life, it's not that easy as you might think it is, unless you really know what you're doing.
Well, again, you might say that, but as long as you have a wire tap, then it's fine.
Alright, cool. Now it's time to plug them in and see how they project.
Yes.
Imagine if it's a TFSAE or it's a diesel or something.
Well, at least the wiring's working then.
Yeah, so we can replace it.
Right, so now it won't turn on.
Yeah, but you need
We need
get
to
the keys in my pocket, bro.
This one?
No, that's for the van. Yeah, because we have van as well. Ooh!
There you go.
Oh, I can see the R already. Well, you won't be able to tell much because it's not dark yet.
Well, hang on, go here.
But if we go here, Yeah, that looks good.
Wait, so let me... There's so much stuff here, bear with me a second. I want to close the door, make sure that it turns off when the door closes.
Alright.
There's nothing to...
There's not... How are you gonna... I'm gonna open it.
All the way.
I have 2 phones, boy. And now, if we open the door, it turns on.
Right.
And now, if we close it, it turns off. I know it's not the best footage because I'm using one hand. But it works. Overall, it works.
That's good though, I guess.
We can put the door car back.
Yeah.
So at this point, we can now just remove the old reflective light, and then we can put a projector in. This is how it should look, and that's how it should look on the car. And now we're gonna put the door car back in, and then put the projector in.
I want to do felt wrap.
Yeah, like just to make it
OEM wiring, and just to stop this from just kind of hanging around.
Which looks nice.
Yeah.
It's a nice touch.
Yeah.
All right, I'm gonna bring the zip ties.
Zip ties.
I'm gonna bring the zip ties.
Looks all nice. Matches kind of.
Bro, to be honest,
stuff.
if you didn't know, this looks totally OEM.
Yeah.
And now
the
zip
only
tie
thing that doesn't look OEM is the zip tie that Alex gave me, because it's like
this is
massive
all I got.
zip tie.
This is
No funny jokes. No
this,
funny jokes.
This is
no
all I
jokes. No funny jokes. And there we go. And that holds that in place.
All right, and now it looks OEM and beautiful.
Flush.
So now that you saw all this bit, we're gonna go ahead and put the door car back, and we will come back with the final result on this door. This works, a double check.
Yeah, double check.
Oh, good, perfect.
All right, so we put the door on, put all the bolts, the screws back in. As you can see, it's working. Very nice. You've got the R logo. In sunlight, it's very hard to see, but it's usually for, you know, when you're in late night situations. But you can see on the door, so it is working. And we'll move on to the back for everyone who wants to see it, and you're all good to go. All right, guys, so the front one, as you can see, was done. I'm hoping that's going to be very similar. To be fair, I don't think there's any clips underneath like the front one does. You've got one there, and I believe one behind the door card, and then the clips around the edge. So we'll get to that. I'll show you the pin out again, and then fingers crossed this one should be all good, and we'll do the other side off camera, and we'll show you the final result after.
So the first thing you're gonna do is to remove the trim on the handle.
In case people are aware, you see there's a little notch there. That's really where you want to enter.
Yeah.
And you see it
because you don't want to break the clips. Yeah.
So pry it up like that.
It wouldn't look very good without the clips.
Yeah.
And then again, there's a screw in there.
There's one there and there's one here.
And what about bottom?
Doors, there's nothing here.
Which is good. But they are smaller, that's why.
So it doesn't need much.
Alright, so we will come back once we remove it, yeah?
Indeed, yours. You do also have a 10mm here behind the where you would now have your new puddle light.
Yeah.
So remember to have it rotated so that they are in the upright position and they will come out of the hole. So yeah, just pull from underneath. Perfect.
Alright, done. Perfect. Just perfect.
When you get to this point,
now you're gonna have to look.
You'll have your tweeter, your handle, and then your switch pack wire. So just remove them all. Like that.
Oh good. And that's how it looks of the car. And now let's look at the door itself.
You got some scratches there, my friend.
I can see. Should we polish them?
And then,
right. Let's see.
It's the Mark 7 shield.
Bro, that actually looks sick, you know? So we didn't show you this bit on the other door because we forgot, but now we're going to show you what you will have to do on both door cards, actually on all,
any of the door cards.
any of them.
You might be lucky and all your clips will come out
but if
with them in the unlocked position, but more than likely you'll have some like this. Yeah. Where they're down, and what you have to do, I've got a trim tool.
It should be very cheap, this.
Underneath, and pull it up.
Alright, what could the people find?
Flathead
as well, yeah.
I mean, do we have one to try it with?
It's
a bit tougher.
We have it inside the house, but you can use a flathead as well.
Flathead underneath,
and then pull it up.
And pry it up, and it will come up. Okay, hello. I'm going to show you because a video is easier than just like pictures. But This one's like really damaged. It's just a spare that I have. So they usually should look like this, and you'll see you have this gap here. You'll have the bottom spring ring, then the first retainer, and then this second one, which sits on top when it sits in the door card. And when they clip down, this top piece sits onto that third ring, like that. So the easiest way I find without a trim tool is to put a wide, not a flat screwdriver, but not thin one, to get like a wide one in between and kind of lever it up, like that. Obviously make sure the top clips sit underneath the white hat, but other than that, that's kind of what you want to do. I hate these. I have a whole set, because if they get all weird like this, I just chuck them. They're like £5 on eBay for 20, so yeah. But there you go, that's how you do it. Well,
I'll leave it like that.
There you go.
Yeah, oh, good.
So make sure they're all off the door as well. We've got this one here. We'll take that off.
Alright.
Put them in, make sure they're out, and then you're good to go.
Alright, so on the rears, it's a little bit more complicated than the front, because you'll have to try and make a little cut on the wires, unless you have the toppers or
wire taps. Yeah.
Wire toppers.
We don't have them.
We do, but they're at your house.
But that would my house is 5 minutes from here.
But you would take a little bit longer than we are lazy.
Yeah.
But if you do have them, please use them. Yeah, because that will make your life easier.
Yeah. But if
and
not,
now,
what you want is the wire tap to go onto the 12-volt permanent supply to the window switch motor, the window motor, and that is, yeah, that's wire number 2, pin number 2, and that will be your permanent 12-volt or the red wire. And what I'm going to do here is just wire it in and then use some solder to permanently attach it, and then use heat shrink tubing to insulate it. Hey, there we go.
Oh, and it works. Oh, and it looks good as well. Try to do it inside, yeah?
Close the door.
I'm trying to. Wait, let's see. Yeah. Yeah, perfect. Let me open the door.
Hey, this works.
It works, yeah, exactly.
Okay, so while you're here, because Alex has said, and maybe he's right, I didn't explain. But
let's do, let's say, which pins are. Oh,
Chinese connector, mate.
of course.
Well, nah.
Yeah.
Right, so as I said, you need to, again, a wire tap is easier than trying to solder into the.
Try to do it as low as possible so you can.
So you have
room.
Wire. You can see here,
it's
we're gonna
max
be stretched.
Yeah.
The problem is
we can probably take the clip out of that and maybe
move it down.
Have it longer.
Nah. I think we should just be alright.
Oh.
The problem is it is quite hard without cutting everything open to follow where the wire goes.
Yeah.
But this should be okay. Worst case scenario, you can always extend the wire.
Yeah.
But
as we did in the front, that was off camera.
That one was stupid though. That wasn't even our fault.
Because at some point when we went to put the door car back, we realized
like, wait, we're missing about this much length.
Yeah, so we had to do. So this is pin number 5.
Yeah, and you can count. You see the numbers are written on the side.
Yeah, you're gonna be able to see it.
Bottom up, number 5, and on
and
this
then
side,
same.
Power is the big cable. The second one in, number 2. Again, it's numbered. So 2 for positive, 5
and 5 for
ground.
negative. Perfect.
We'll put it back on, and then we're done.
And look how good it looks. So this is how it looks in the end. Come on, open the door for the people to see. Oh boy, yeah.
Look at that.
And now you got the full tutorial now on the front and back, and now we're gonna move on the other side. As you can see,
And it's
it's
definitely
dark.
100% easy and only takes 10 minutes, and it's not that we started in the middle of broad daylight and it's now dark.
Yeah. All right. Yeah, but that's because we recorded.
Yes. Yeah, that's true.
Yeah. All right, guys. So I think that's pretty much it.
And just to show that they do actually turn off when the door is shut,
it.
and when it's open, then they come on. Both the front and the rear. So he's a happy bunny. When it comes to the rear left door, the pin out that we used on the right, number 5 for the ground, on the left door is number 2. So remember that, number 2, and then the 12-volt positive is still number 2 on the window motor. And then obviously we've now done the front. So this is kind of how it looks at night. You see, looks very nice. We will be cleaning up all the mess, don't worry. So that's that one. That's this one. All good. Is it all good for you?
Yeah, I love it. Thank you.
He loves it. And then obviously this one. And finally the drivers. So happy.
Really nice.
And now this is going to be well, I'm not going to do a video on this, but we need to sort out this mess of wiring that he's just left hanging from his rear light install. So I will get to that in just a second.
I'm gonna park the car here, you open the door, take the combination, and then turn the car back and we can work on the dialogues, yeah?
Right, thank you for joining. You got anything to say?
Thank you very much, Carlos. Thank you for helping me. Thank you for letting me be your helper today.
Yes. He's welcome. On his own car, yeah.
I didn't actually want to do it, but he said, come on, do it. It's going to look nice. Come on, do it.
I did convince him.
So I basically was forced to buy it. So
But he was forced to buy it, but now
I like it.
he likes it. Yeah.
I can't lie. It's a nice little upgrade that you should do. You know, little touch-ups, they do a massive improvement to the car.
He's right. I think it's just small touches. So anyway, I hope you liked it. If you've got any issues or any comments, then just drop them down below, and then I'll hopefully be able to do what I can to answer them. Yeah. Thanks for joining, everyone. Hope it was informative. Hope it wasn't too long, because I know my edits are like sometimes. And we'll see you in the next one.
Bye-bye!
Bye.